What's going on, everyone? Talon here, and welcome to another character rank up video. Alright, so we're going to be ranking up Vulture in this one, and of course we're going to be using a ticket, because as you can see we only have 63 of the bios. So I did save up enough crystals to be able to buy the mega rank up ticket last time I was in the store, which was actually a couple days ago now. It's been like 3 or 4 days or something like that, but I've been really sick, so I haven't been able to get around to recording a rank up video for him. I'm still a little sick right now, so hopefully my voice is sounding a little bit better, but I'm not sure yet because my throat is still a bit scratchy. This cold it's at its end right now, so hopefully it'll be done pretty soon. But anyway, let's get to ranking up Vulture here. So just going to go ahead and use the mega rank up ticket that we have here. Of course, using it on him because he is a pseudo paywall character. You can only get him from the ally shifters. Alright, so there we go. So we've got Vulture up to 6 stars. So that's perfect. So now let's go ahead and do his mastery here. Go ahead and use the mastery ticket. And alright, there we go. So now we have Vulture ranked up. Let's go ahead and share that. Alright, so now let's take a look at his skills here. So let's see if if any of them need leveling up. Alright, so let's see if this bleed damage increases at all for the time. No, it doesn't look like we're gonna... Yeah, so we don't need to level that up. What else we got here? 30% burn, I don't think that's going to change either. Nope, that's not going to change in duration or amount. Alright, so it doesn't look like we have to level up any of his skills for any bonuses, that is. Alright, so that's good. So now let's go ahead and get him an ISO 8 set. So I'm going to try, of course, to go with a attack-based set for Vulture here. He does have a pretty good skill set because he has 3 skills with iframes, so he does have pretty good survivability because of that. And one of them is a really long iframe, which is nice. So we're going to go with an attack set to try to pump out a little more DPS. I mean, Spy Tactics has good yellow or orange stats, but I don't really need the decrease in skill cooldown for him. At least I don't think I do. So let's go ahead and see if we can actually get Power the Angry Hulk, Overdrive, or I hardly ever get DDE, Drastic Density Enhancement. There's some characters that I'd like to have this on, but he's not one of them, sadly. So come on, give me an attack set. Let's go. I am also Groot. Well, I guess that's an attack heal set, but no. Come on. Any of the attack sets I'll be happy with. Overdrive, Power the Angry Hulk, Hawk's Eye. One of those would be nice. There we go. Overdrive. Perfect. Alright, so we're going to keep that one. And now let's go ahead and take a look here at his skills. Or his gear. So we have physical attack, attack speed as the 2 stats there. We have all defense and movement speed. And we have skill cooldown and crit damage. And then we have ignore defense and crit rates. Alright, so these last ones were really nice. So we were able to get ignore defense and skill cooldown as his orange stats. So that is very good. So we should be fine then on skill cooldown, I would think, after we get his gears leveled up a little bit more. Alright, so now all we got to do is get him to level 60 so that we can test him out a little bit. So let's go ahead and skip ahead to getting him to level 60. Alright, and we're back. So we got him to level 60 now. And then I finished leveling up his gears a little bit here. So we got all his gears to 17 except for 1. So we have all attack or physical attack, we have all defense, we have HP, and then we have ignore defense and those 2 skill cooldown there just to get him to the max skill cooldown. I'm sure once this gear is at 20, I will not need to have those 2 skill cooldowns rolled there, or maybe I'll only just have to have 1 rolled. But that's what we have for now. I equipped him with just a basic obelisk because I wasn't really sure what I wanted to give him, so I gave him a ignore defense, ignore dodge with just a damage falls on the enemy's head kind of thing. I kind of think that he is more of a invincibility obelisk character, because it seems like he's going to be good in PvP because 3 of his skills are iframes, so usually that equates to being a good PvP character, and then you just throw a invincibility obelisk on them and it makes them pretty tough to deal with. But another way is you could probably go with something like one of the obelisks I have right here, either a guard break with damage proc, and then some other stat if you want to use him a lot for like World Boss or Shadowland or something like that. I could see that being really useful there. Of course, invincibility would be nice there. It's just this would help out his damage to clear those stages faster. So that's what I have on him for now. We have his Ice Await set activated, so he is ready to go. So now all that's left is to test him out a little bit. So let's go ahead and bring him into a few game modes and see how he does. Alright, so here we are at today's World Boss. We have Supergiant, so we're going to go ahead and use this team here. We have the Superior 6, and then we're going to use Doc Ock's Leadership for the HP. And then we're just going to be using Physical Damage Strikers and Ancient One just at that chance of a heal. So yeah, let's go ahead and bring Vulture in here and see how he does. Alright, so his damage is looking pretty good so far, even without a damage leadership, so that's nice. Alright, so we're able to break her shield pretty easily. And his team up there looks like the 4th skill, which is really nice. So we do have an iframe for the team up skill. Oh, we're gonna, yeah, get hit by that fear. So you can pretty much chain together his iframe skills. There's just like a 1 second downtime, it seems like. Alright, so there we go. That was actually quite an easy clear for Vulture here. Yeah, so actually I'm quite happy with Vulture so far. He's really nice to use because you can chain together his iframes. He does really decent damage because, as you can see, that took 1 minute and 35 seconds, and we haven't really worked on him much at all, so that is really nice. So I'm pretty happy for adding Vulture to my collection of the Sinister Six here. So I'm not sure who I'm going to work on next, but anyway, that's going to be it for Vulture. Definitely seems like a really strong character, and actually probably worth the Mega Rank Up ticket, because it will take you quite a while to farm him as an ally shifter. So I'm just going to be using those, of course, bios to level up his gear, so I might be able to get him to tier 2 at some point. But for now, this is where he's going to be. So I hope you enjoyed, and of course I will catch you in the next one.